The fluorescent lights of the interrogation room hummed, a stark contrast to the burning anger in my chest. I was detained at the border, accused of smuggling, all because someone I helped, someone I trusted, turned on me. My silence was mistaken for guilt as a customs agent. A woman with eyes like steel drilled me about a luxury car I supposedly owned, but couldn't account for. "Ms. Davies," she began, her voice flat, "we have information that you are the registered owner of a Mercedes S-Class, currently being used to transport undeclared goods across the border. Care to explain?" My heart hammered against my ribs. A Mercedes S-Class? I drove a beat-up sedan. Then it clicked. Sarah. It had to be Sarah. Months ago, Sarah, a supposed friend from college, had been in a bind. Her credit was shot, she needed a new car for a business venture, and she swore she'd pay me back. Being the naive fool I was, I'd co-signed for a loan and put the car in my name, a favor for a friend in crisis. She'd even set up an autopay from her account to mine. Now she was using it to frame me, claiming I was trafficking goods. I don't own a Mercedes S-Class, I stammered, my voice barely a whisper. Not personally. The agent raised an eyebrow, a flicker of suspicion in her gaze. The registration says otherwise, Ms. Davies, and we have an anonymous tip implicating you directly. Anonymous tip, of course. Sarah. I explained, haltingly, about Sarah, the loan, the favor. The agent listened, her expression unreadable. She asked for proof, for bank statements, for any communication I had with Sarah regarding the car. My mind raced. I had emails, text messages, bank transfers documenting every single payment Sarah had supposedly made to me, which then I used to pay the car loan. "I can get them," I said, a surge of desperate hope. "I have everything on my phone, in my email." They confiscated my phone, and I watched, helpless, as they scrolled through my life. Hours crawled by. The steel-eyed agent returned, a stack of printouts in her hand. My bank statements, my emails, my text conversations with Sarah, detailing the loan agreement, the payments, the entire charade. "It appears," she said, her voice still flat, but with a new, almost imperceptible edge, "that Ms. Miller has been making payments to your account, which you then used to pay the car loan." A wave of relief washed over me, quickly followed by a fresh wave of fury. My silence, my initial confusion, had been mistaken for guilt. But the truth, meticulously documented in my digital footprint, was finally coming out. The agent continued. "And it also appears Ms. Miller has been using this vehicle, registered in your name, for a series of highly suspicious cross-border activities that align with a larger pattern of organized fraud we've been investigating." My wrongful detention, my terrifying ordeal, had inadvertently exposed something far bigger. My bank statements and emails didn't just prove my innocence, they provided the missing link, the undeniable evidence that connected Sarah to a much larger criminal enterprise. The subsequent investigation, fueled by my detailed records, uncovered her entire fraud ring. My friend, the one I'd bailed out, the one who tried to frame me, was now facing serious charges. The steel-eyed agent, now with a hint of respect in her voice, released me. "Thank you for your cooperation, Ms. Davies. You've helped us immensely." I walked out of that border office, not just a free woman, but a catalyst for justice. Sarah thought she could use me, discard me. She was wrong. My honesty, my meticulous record-keeping, turned her betrayal into the downfall of her entire operation, and that, I thought, was a far sweeter revenge than I could have ever orchestrated myself.
Some stories stay quiet until they're finally told. If you have a story of your own, visit our profile and send it in. We look forward to hearing from you. Like and subscribe for more stories that nobody admits out loud. Sincerely, Stories.